He quickly tried to put those rumors to rest.
MP gave the answers you want to hear as a team. Denied the rumors, restated his love. Great way to handle a budding distraction.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
High motor play by MP, finding his way past the contact and getting it to go. And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wall passes to Wood. Outside Matthews. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Simmons kicks to Drummond. MP outside. Simmons with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
Wall dishes to Martin. Outside Matthews. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Wall. He feeds it to Gordon. It's Wood, top of the key. Shot clock at 3. From deep, Wall doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, when you only see a team twice a year, it's tough to get a good read on them. It's why so many of these East-West matchups wind up with a split.
Bounce pass Wood.
2 minutes.
The pass to Wall. Back to Matthews. Eric Gordon on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Connects from three-point range.
That lightning quick release, Gordon catching and firing perfectly. You can't guard that. Drummond passes to MP. Back to Drummond.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
The assist.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Wood. Back to Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Feeds to Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Irving against Schroeder. Pass to Christopher. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Basket good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Schroeder up top. Aldridge is covering. Floats it up for Wood.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. With one on the clock, that one misses. MB getting it done for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach.
For me, I just try to feel out the game.
And, you know, Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Harris is out there with MP. Then it's Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Curry in at the two-guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He finished with 14 points, and his unselfishness with the ball, combined with his defensive activity, made a huge impact. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Outside Aldridge. Back to MP. It's hauled in by Wood. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Driving to the basket. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons. finished one half of basketball. Rockets lead by 14. We'll be... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Rockets. Oh!
I like when Gordon mucks it up defensively, capable of ripping away steals.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint, here's MP. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
KD with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Durant, 2 points. That one goes. Durant's got 8 points.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
In the corner, Irving with it. Over Gordon. Here's Drummond. It's good. He has 6.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Wall against Drummond. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The drive by MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
So for the Rockets, Kevin Porter comes in for Gordon, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for John Wall. And Brooklyn has possession. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from MP. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. Presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Schroeder against Simmons. Schroeder kicks to Porter.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
MP finds Irving. Gets it down to single digits. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
And you never hear about it, but Durant is very strong. That allows him to finish on shots like that.
Here's Schroeder, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Over Drummond. That one wide left. Nets trail by 8. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
1:12 left in the third. Simmons against Schroeder. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Curry's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter looking it over. Over Curry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Passes it to Mills. 26 seconds left in the third. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Curry dishes to MP. Back to Curry. With 2 seconds left. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Rockets ahead, up by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, coming out of the whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Houston leading by 6. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. And it's Durant. Then it's Simmons. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard.
Such skill and focus close to the rim. Wall willing to take on anyone.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Remaining in the game.
To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're ahead by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Rockets ball.
And here are the Rockets now. At one point, they led by 16. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Here's MP. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moments.
Gordon loves it when the game is on the line. It's really when he comes alive.
Simmons against Schroeder. MP. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And how about the focus from MP? Pushing out all distractions and just draining that clutch shot.
Schroeder passes to Wood. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's a big shot from Wood when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
That's good from Simmons. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And stolen by Drummond.
And it's all about the three right here.
Well, that's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They lead by 1. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Schroeder. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
The line for your Rockets, Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good.